In the 20th century of the mundane calendar, the world's greatest wizards took the most radical steps to save their dying way of life from irrelevance. They stopped warring with each other and created the Forbidden Academy, an impossible building at the center of an impossible city, lighting the way to a new era of magic and wonder. This is the story from the earliest days of the Academy when old blood feuds fueled a new war for the very soul of magic itself, and the three unlikely heroes who brought progress to the magical world. This is the story of the Constellation Revolution.
Welcome to Perpetual Players. We are a game development actual play podcast where we are building a brand new game for the Perpetual Motion role-playing engine. I'm your GM, Christian, and I'm joined by my wonderful cast featuring...
Hi, I'm Kat. My pronouns are she, her. Today I will be playing Lionel. Pronouns are he, him. And Lionel is an uncompromising prefect legacy with an attunement and restoration.
Hi, I'm Lyra, she, they, and I play Crash Thunder, he, him, a grafted, rowdy playmaker who is a rough-and-tumble enchanter working as a scaled one.
Hi y'all, my name is Grant Madison Stanton. My pronouns are they, she, and I will be playing Promise Bluff. Her pronouns are she, her, hers. She is an NFDG performance artist who has an attunement in persuasion magic, who is a member of the Physicians.
So, before we get into anything, I'm going to first ask a character question. Yay! Quite simply, what do you decorate your rooms as?
Does it matter who goes first?
No, I don't think so.
I think Promise's room is just like a mess. There's dirty clothes all over the floor. There is some nondescript candy wrappers. There's like some cigarette buds, a hairbrush full of hair.
Does she smoke?
She smokes.
For the aesthetic. Okay.
She smokes.
Okay.
She smokes.
It's 1960. We didn't know they were bad yet.
Yeah. On the walls, you can see like maybe like some ripped down positivity posters, and plastered roughly over them are some like female empowerment posters. That's what you see.
Okay, moving on. Crash.
Crash somehow got paired with a first year in the dorms.
He shares a room.
And shares a room, but he secretly really likes it. Because he gets to boss around this first year the whole time. So it's supposed to be split evenly, but he's just kind of shoved the first year's bed into a corner and taken over the other desk. Not for studying, because why would he do that? He just has all of his like mechanical parts just like laid out, kind of just like a shop bench all along one wall. He's got pictures of his own car on every single wall, even the other guy's side, and just a pile of dirty, smelly wife beaters until he makes his roommate do his laundry. So it's pretty barren. It smells like a shop, it looks like a shop, and it quite frankly is.
Nice. Okay, and Lionel, last up.
Okay, I do have one important question that I think changes this.
Yes.
Does Lionel live with time bandits?
Yes.
Because when you're a high... Yeah?
Yeah, I figured that.
Okay.
The dorms are pretty much tied to your society.
Okay, so what I assume the Time Bandits hangout looks like is it's really just two large rooms. One is like a common room space, and the other one is where everyone sleeps, and it's just hammocks.
Yes. Actually, to be more exact, it is the Time Bandits room is like a little pocket dimension with a pirate ship.
He essentially sleeps in a big hammock.
Yes.
And that's his whole space. So I actually think that his hammock, if he's allowed to personalize it, it's probably like gray and white striped, and he's got like two really colorful pillows.
Okay, I like it.
And that's kind of how he lives.
Very fun. Okay, very good. So last time we were all together, we ended up solving the mystery of the ghoul inside of the painting. That went pretty well for the group, although not so great for the Talons involved. The Talons being one of the societies. So it's been a little bit for you all. You had some, what we are going to call downtime. It's going to be a mechanic in the game that decides where you keep yourself busy. So I'm going to go down the line. I'm going to ask you all what you were up to, whether you were studying, practicing your spells, if you were working with your society, if you were developing connections with your conspiracy. Lastly, if you maybe worked a school job, if you were doing help around the school, helping a professor clean up, or in Lionel's case, working with the prefects, that kind of thing. So, Lionel, what did you do?
Yes. So I think that Lionel in his downtime following the last two events is probably putting some work into the Time Bandit relationship.
Okay.
Things have been a little bit weird, I think, since the Caradoc stuff. And then after what happened with Promise in the painting situation and dealing with the Talons, I think that he wants to beef up the Time Bandits a little bit.
Okay. Sounds good. As of the result of your time, and because you had a successful little adventure, you have unlocked the Grimoire spell Unlock.
Oh, okay, thank you. What does that spell do if you have it on hand?
It undoes any non-magical single stage lock. Okay.
Thank you.
Crash.
Hello.
Studies, society, connections, or school job.
So, he's sneakily trying to find info for that connection with Patrick, but he's hiding it from Regina by posing to be helping his society. He's kind of taken on the task of shadowing the first year he lives with in an attempt to make him a better society member and see what use he'll be, but really he kind of wants to spy on all of the other first years that are around him and try to get some intel for Patrick.
Okay. You know what? I was going to give you one thing, and I think I'm going to give you something else instead.
Slay.
Congratulations, you are getting +2 to your perception.
Yay!
Oh.
Purr.
And that does include...
Definition?
Yes, that also counts as your definition skill as well.
Why am I -3 right now?
I think that goes away.
You had
On my perk.
you had a condition. Remember, you fell through the painting
okay.
and concussed yourself.
Oh, so I'm fine. Okay, so I got +2. So now I'm at 32.
And that is a permanent +2.
Hey.
All right, and last but not least, Promise. What do you do?
You know how schools have spirit weeks?
Mm-hmm.
She was in charge of decorating the posters to hang around the school.
Mm-hmm.
But I think she's doing them and instead of week where we dress up as fantasy creatures, she's gonna change them all to blood and guts day. Gonna make them really kind of gruesome and do the job but not really do it well.
So quick.
So yeah, she's painting posters for Spirit Week for the physicians.
You're doing it for the physicians or for the school?
I feel like the school would ask the physicians to do it.
The school doesn't want to legitimize any of the societies right now. They don't want the societies.
So they would hire you.
They would hire you.
They wouldn't ask the school.
Yeah.
We'll do for the school. Yeah, I don't think after what happened with the Talons, she was feeling the societies. I don't think she really was feeling it to begin with, but now she's definitely I need to take care of the school because she was really messed up after what happened. And she probably spent some time in the infirmary, so she's probably got to do some work for the school.
So you've spookified them. In that case, you receive a free tier 1 in painting, as well as a free up tier in any specialty of your choice. Obviously capped at 4 per normal rules.
You know what? I feel like I've been using tactics a lot, especially with just how many situations we find ourselves in, especially learning that whole plan with Lionel walking into Lionel's clone. I think that was a good point of tactics.
Okay, it's at this point, as you're working on that, Cassandra comes up to you. Promise.
Hi, Cassandra.
Promise, hello. You are doing something interesting. That's so weird. I just wanted to check in on you because you haven't done a job for us in a really long time, and that's kind of a bummer, Promise.
Yeah, it's really sucky. God, I'm so sorry. I'm the worst member of the physicians ever. You really should just let me go.
No, Promise. You can't do that to yourself. You need your confidence, Promise. You have to know that you're beautiful inside and out, Promise.
Thanks.
I was just thinking to restore your confidence and remind you of what a good physician you are. I heard about this ring, Promise, that makes you 20% hotter. And I think you should go and find this ring and bring it back, and we could make like a fun little game out of it, of just like giving it to people and then like making them hot, and then we take it away and then they're like ugly. I think it'd be so funny. So you should go find this ring, Promise. Think about it, okay? You can start, if you use your little big brain, your little creative, beautiful brain that makes this wonderful, you can go off and do that.
Do you really feel like beauty is what the physicians need right now? Really? Yeah?
Promise. Everybody always needs beauty, Promise. This world is so ugly. We live under the water. There's nothing but gross fish down here. I think we need to turn ourselves inside and look. A group of Julie Min students walk by as she says gross fish, and she's just like, oh my god, no, not you. You're beautiful fish. I meant like those ones that have like the leg.
I'm just gonna be behind her and I'm gonna be like,
anyway, it's not important. Just think about it, Promise. I'm gonna go leave you to your bleeding on the walls. I'm just telling you, beautiful ring, pretty ring, the inner circle would love you forever. Just remember, we're really important. Bye. And she like quickly runs away, already having like offended the Julie Min around here.
I love Cassandra.
She's insane.
When you turn back to your poster and you see a pale blue-skinned person in just kind of like lightly hovering in a white lab coat.
I don't have that beauty ring yet, if that's what you're here.
No, I promise, it's me. Grim.
Oh, yeah, sorry, it looked like you needed it. Oh, what? Yes, sorry, huh?
If any amount of rudeness of that comment was externalized, it would take a roll to tell, but they still pause for a second. You see Grim Nazarian standing there. I was just thinking your paintings are very much, or your work here is very much giving the Viennese actionist movement. It's...
Okay, yeah, it's more just like, fuck the system, it's not that deep, but yeah.
Well, that's the point of art. Art is supposed to be about... This is not the time nor the place, Grim. We don't need to do this now. Okay. Let me return to my previous state. Sorry, we've gotten very distracted. Quite simply, Promise, remember our discussion about a mutually beneficial relationship?
So many relationships. Yeah. What can I do for you, Grim? You seem like you need something from me too, so rip the Band-Aid off.
I just want to know if you can look into something for me, for the evolutionists as a whole. There are rumors that students are learning more than they should at a faster rate, and we know that you have a great many concerns about the undeclared students, the ones who are separate from the societies.
Well, yeah, they're chronically underrepresented and taken advantage of.
Exactly. So whatever this is represents some sort of either benefit to them or threat to them, and it would be very helpful if you could look into it and let us know.
What's in it for me?
The continued independent relationship that we have, number one.
Can I roll to understand what that was about?
Sure, give me a cog roll.
49.
You want to kick it with psychology?
Yeah, I'm gonna kick it with psychology. I'm in a D8, yeah. 39.
Okay, so in that case, he sees you looking quite dumbfounded and rolls his two blue piercing eyes. Promise, the evolutionists have an interest in the physicians, but we go outside of that interest because you are reliable. You are somebody we trust. You are somebody we respect. Based on your previous actions, you have shown yourself to be more than capable, and so our independent relationship is the fact that we ignore Cassandra and her inner circle to talk to you directly. And that is what? That continued independent relationship could be very rewarding for you, either when you graduate or as you continue to stay here.
Seems like this is something I could do for you. Quick, easy, simple, and we can call this a success when I'm done.
Wonderful. We won't forget this. We won't forget that you helped. If you need to reach me, I'm in the counselor's office. You can also find me upside down in caves. Just all of them, every cave.
Okay.
That was a
Badass.
that was a vampire joke. Promise. Don't.
Do you have any tips for this super gory evil week that I'm painting here?
No, to be quite honest, I abhor the sight of blood.
All right. Great. Super helpful.
Grim just kind of like phases through the floor in their weird Arcadita way. Okay, and then
Is that just a thing they can do?
they can purchase Immaterial, the event, at a like super discount. The belief, like they can just phase through walls on the cheap.
Damn it.
Slut.
And then, last but not least, as you are just thinking you're going to get free, Professor Clerk shows up, who is
Professor Clark?
Clerk.
Kirk.
Oh, that's the Warren one.
No. Do we know this person?
Athelby is the British one.
Oh shit, never mind.
Applesby is the British one. We know
No,
Razu.
Clerk.
We know Razu and Applebee's.
Actually, no, I'm not going to use Clerk because I can't remember if we used Clerk in the previous. Fun fact for anyone listening: do not wait 2 months between sessions. Even if one of your number is moving, you drag them there and you hold them to the couch and make them play.
Clark did come up, yes.
Professor Clerk is fire attuned. Promise is taking a class on AI copying painting. Professor Clerk fire attuned. They need her to figure out what is going on.
Oh, Clerk was the painting teacher when I was doing my paintings.
So the theme of Promise painting has recurred now. No, so not Professor Clerk,
Command.
mostly because I don't remember enough of Clerk's voice. Instead, a courier, a student who's in the employ of the school, just a like total NPC-chan, glasses that don't even have, that you can't even see behind, and like bowl cut hair. It's just, are you Promise?
Yeah.
I have a message from...
Do I look like a bulletin board? Why is everybody coming to me with quests and asks and requests?
I'm sorry, I don't take meta commentary until 6th year. I don't know what you're talking about. And they hand you the student hands you a note.
Oh, it's not a singing gram?
No, it's not a singing gram. Okay, goodbye. And runs away. And it is just a simple card that just says, Promise, doing great on banners. Your services are no longer required. If you would like to continue working, there are volunteer hours available in the school library.
Volunteer, find a ring. Why don't I just go and try to find Crash and try to work out what to do with him? So I'll go to the shop.
You're going to my dorm?
Yeah, I'll go to your dorm.
AKA the shop.
On the door it says the shop.
Where things get done.
You go to the Scaled One's dorm. They're like hesitant to let you in at first.
Hi, yeah, I'm here for Crash Thunder.
Oh, very well.
I just push past him and I go exactly where I know his dorm room is.
Come up to Crash's dorm room, and I think this guy's name is Reggie.
Oh, this guy's name's Reggie. Does Reggie open the door?
No, Reggie, his bed is underneath Baby. Like
Who's Baby?
The car.
Oh!
I assume you have the car up on Big Jack's.
Wait, the car's name is Baby?
It's my baby.
Well, yeah, we can rip off Supernatural. Nobody can stop us.
I haven't seen that show.
I haven't seen that show either.
It's okay. It's my baby.
So Crash's Baby is up there, legally distinct from Baby the Impala from
it's my
Supernatural. They spelled different.
baby. Yeah.
No, it's with that Norwegian like AE that's like mashed together. It's Bede.
Baby.
Bede.
Bebe.
That's my baby.
How Crash knows Norwegian lettering, I don't know. But anyway, so yeah, under there is Reggie. He's got his face in a book. Crash is there doing Crash things.
I hear, because I have my little hearing aid thing, I hear that you're asking for me. And I was doing push-ups in my room and I was on number 5. And as soon as you walk in the door, I go, 374, 375, 376. And I'm just doing push-ups.
Yeah, I was gonna wait for you to be done, Crash, because it seems like you're really putting in a lot of work here.
377, 378.
Wait a second, let me see my... God damn it. Can I cast slow on you to make you go slower for your push-ups to try to make you struggle?
That won't necessarily make... Okay, go ahead.
99. So doubles.
So you hit.
I hit, and then... So yeah, I kind of just while I'm standing there, like hands on my hips, just be like, no, keep going. My eyes will glow green, and I'm just kind of writing with my eyes the sigil.
381.
It doesn't actually make Crash struggle anymore. It just makes him move slower. It is done.
82.
It just slowed him down. Like it caused him to operate at a slower speed.
He doesn't have muscle. There's no reason he's doing push-ups.
What do you want? Promise.
I had a question about what we should be doing, and it seems like you might be a little busy. But yeah, what should I do? Should I find a ring? Yeah, a ring, Crash.
I need a ring.
a ring of beauty. Yeah, you could use that.
It's not for me.
Okay, so that's good to know. What about
I'm in
finding
pain.
young
Can we
children?
please stop this bit?
Yeah, that's
Yeah, promise we'll take the spell away.
Alright. And he falls. The sudden change of motion causes it to fall. Yeah, I need the ring for Regina. I kind of don't want to do it, but I'm making her wait. I don't like her that much.
Okay, yeah, I don't like any of these fucking people either. Oh, there's also this guy, Grim, Nazarian. They come up to me as this, like, weird vampire, and they ask me if I should
Arkadita
do some
are
work for them.
productive citizens of society. You know them. They attend the school.
They're still really weird. They're really kind of, like, unsettling, ghostly vampire guys.
It's like a little racist, have you promised?
Well, they're just kind of spooky.
Alright.
Is that so bad?
Can't wait to cut
I mean,
this.
I don't think
It's still not good.
Still not. Anyways, what did he want?
He wanted me to find these, like, children that were learning new spells.
Oh, they're learning too fast. Yeah, I'm doing that too.
Okay, and what about, like, volunteering for the school? You do that too?
No.
No.
That's hilarious. I kind of hate Regina right now.
Well then, Grim Nazarian, that's what we do, I guess.
I mean, thankfully for you, I guess. I've been kind of working on it for a while. You know that chump that let you in? Mind you, he's still in the room. He's a first year. So I've been asking around all his buddies what's going on. I got a little bit of intel, but I'm still
Can I usher Reggie up? I'll be like, Reggie, stand up. Get out from under the desk. Come here.
He like looks over and very slowly works his way out. It took him a minute or 12 to hear you.
Hi.
Is he a cipher?
Give me a perception check.
Well, I asked.
Oh,
Yeah,
and you're not here to ask.
I'll look at Reggie and I'll look at you and be like, damn, what did you do to him?
I whipped him into good shape.
Okay,
You know?
okay. Reggie, hi, and I'll give him a little, like, I'll kind of warm him up a little bit. Hi, and I'll try to flash my like, once beautiful eyes. Hi, are you okay? I have a question for you.
Roll a
You
perception
answer
check for me.
them? Oh, that's good. 15.
So
Yeah, you okay?
you notice something that Crash has not noticed since he started tailing Reggie, and that is that Reggie's eyes are kind of like faded. Most of Reggie's facial features, in fact, are, you know, when you have a whiteboard and you just kind of like smack your hand against the stuff on it and it's like there, you could probably still read it. Yeah, Reggie's like features aren't exactly there, and he, what was that? Hey, what's up?
I'll run my fingers through his hair, and as I'm doing that, I'll be casting a spell to try to, maybe it's just like a creative spell to try to restore his eyes and his kind of memory, it seems like. Kind of practicing what he learned from Razu about discipline.
Okay, so I'll give,
Oh, the Zodiac! Fuck!
Right now, it's okay.
yeah, we're gonna,
Yeah, we'll do that. This is
we're
our
gonna
first
do it.
creative spell. Who cares?
Yeah, we're going to do it right now. So the astrology for today is void is shining.
What the fuck?
Void.
None of us know
and
that.
Definition and void are shining. Yeah, the stars do not care what you want. Definition spells are plus 20, and then spirit is shadowed. So
That's minus 10.
minus 15 to all conjuration spells.
And then discipline is up, right? By 15?
No. Resistance.
Oh, resistance is
Yeah,
okay. So void and discipline were not.
Resistance
what we were
is
talking
plus 10.
Is there another plus 10?
No, it was just the plus 20 of definition, and then the minus 15 of spirit conjuration.
Yeah, and plus 10 for it being reflected onto something. Or, no, there should...
I thought there were 2 reflections.
No, there should be 2 reflections, you're right. No, void's weird, that's why.
Oh.
Void's weird, because technically, spirit should also be reflected.
Oh, but because
It's shadowed. Actually, the same thing happens with restoration and destruction. They both do that to each other because their shadowed is next to them on the rotation.
That didn't make any sense, but I'm gonna just trust
I have
that.
diagrams. It makes perfect sense when you look at the diagrams.
I believe you, but I don't understand.
You don't need to? You haven't seen the diagrams. You should have chosen to study in your downtime.
God damn it. I'm here at the test. I didn't study. What the fuck do I do?
I just got spit on.
Okay, so yeah, Promise runs her hands, the fingertips of them glow as she kind of draws sigils on his hair, on his scalp, and tries to restore her eyes and as she casts a spell.
So I'm going to give that a -10 because you really don't know what this is. So this is your form roll.
Oh, 57! 57! So 57 is a lucky number.
You do like a pretty basic restoration spell on him to just kind of be like, you know what his face should look like. And he like kind of
okay?
blinks a little bit. Yeah, no, I'm fine. I'm not mad, but why are you touching my hair?
You had some oil in it. I was just cleaning you off. It doesn't look like he's taking care of you. Which is not very surprising. But
as soon as you break contact with him, your spell fades away, and he's like, what?
Reggie, are you with us? Did you remember what I just said? What did I just say, Reggie?
Come over here.
I kind of look at Crash and I'm like,
Crash has not been paying attention this entire time. He doesn't give a shit about Reggie, honestly. To be quite frank, he doesn't give a shit about Reggie. And that's okay.
Well, I'll kind of be like, hey, Crash, can you come take a look at this with me?
Did he mess up my car?
No, but maybe something a little bit different. I'd really love to get your eyes on this.
Is it my car?
It isn't, but I'm asking you to just kind of look past your car for just a second.
Okay.
Please, for me.
He's 2 feet away.
I
know. He's like, oh. He said, okay, and he just does like 1 step forward, and he's next to you.
So, as I'm looking at like the kind of shell of Reggie that doesn't remember what I just said.
Why are you staring at the boy?
The boy? Oh no, the boy.
Reggie, do you go to class, Reggie? Do you have other first year friends? I was looking to spread the word about Blood Week for school.
Yeah, I know people.
Well, do you have their room number, maybe?
Yeah, sure.
Do you mind giving me those? And as I'm kind of trying to collect information from Reggie, I'm also gonna try to see if Reggie can. I'll ask him actually. Reggie, do you mind just Crash, get him to do something like try to cast a spell or something, like order him around or something.
Hey Reggie.
Yeah.
What'd you have for breakfast today?
Something.
Come on, man. We had steak and eggs. Get it together.
Oh.
You need a nap or something? Are you good, man?
I could go nap.
Maybe you need to take a nap. Can he roll a perception roll to see if he sees what?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yoink.
28.
Hey, that's good. That's good.
Yeah, you very much see the same thing. His like sort of half-faded eyes, half-faded nose, half-faded mouth.
Oh shit, Reggie, are you good? Why do you look like that?
Thank God, finally sees it.
This is my face. That's what I look like.
No man. He pulls
Smirnoff Ice. Sorry.
He pulls a car mirror, just like an extra side car mirror, off of his workbench, and just like shows Reggie himself. You look funny. What'd you do? Did you get into a fight or something? Why do you look like that, man?
You look so handsome, Reggie. Don't
you
take
gotta
offense.
fix that.
For the sake of you guys landing on something, I'm going to give you a little gimme. When you the way you held that up, I wouldn't reasonably call that you looking in the mirror, but I think it's more interesting if you are able to see his reflection. He looks fine in his reflection.
What the fuck? Did you break my mirror, man? What are you... Huh?
I don't know.
Hey, Reggie, you speak to anybody weird recently? Did somebody fuck you up, man, while I was in the bathroom or something?
No. I've been talking to my friends, and you.
All right, give me your friends' numbers. The room numbers. Come here. I'm gonna go see if they've been messing with you. Cause I'm supposed to be messing with you, Reggie. You gotta know that. Come on, man.
He like very slowly writes it down.
Reggie, do you need some sleep, or do you want to try to figure out what happened to you? Do you have any urges?
Well, he's a young man. He's got urges. We all do.
Not like that, you pervert. Do you have any desires, Reggie, other than sleeping?
I don't even really want to sleep.
What do you want to do?
Sit.
All right, Reggie. You go sit. Don't touch my car.
Okay.
Does he have a? Can I clock what his foci is?
Yeah, he's got a staff.
He's got a staff.
Yeah.
Do magicians have some type of book that they keep their spells in? Like maybe does he have like a book bag
Like a
or
sort of
something?
Like a grimoire?
like a grimoire.
Grimoire. That's exactly what I need.
Yeah,
A
no,
grimoire.
he's got a grimoire.
Okay, I'm distracted.
Reggie, go to bed.
Reggie sits down on the bed and just kind of like stares up into the car.
All right.
Stairs.
Which you now realize was his state when you walked in. Like he was doing that already.
Yeah. Figures.
That's where he sleeps.
I'm gonna go check in his stuff. And I'll root around and I'll try to go find his grimoire. And do I find it? Do I need to roll something?
No, it's on his fucking desk.
This man is comatose. You don't gotta sneak.
Yeah,
I
he's.
don't know. Maybe right come back. We're supposed to. He looks like he's fucked up.
He's small. It's okay. I can take him.
All right, so I'll start flipping through the pages, and I'll be like, I'm gonna look and see if he knows any spells or something. Maybe there's like a business card that he left behind from somebody that taught him a spell, or maybe he keeps a journal in here. I don't know.
All right, you sift through Reggie's things. I'm gonna get dressed. Also, Crasher's not been wearing pants this whole time.
Nice.
Answer the question we're all asking. You're not telling
I'm
us.
not telling you if he's got bits.
There
in
you
that.
go.
You'll
That's
never
the right
know.
answer.
Only promise knows and
Promise
promise
roll.
isn't
Promise
saying
roll.
anything.
I know. I don't need to roll. Yeah, so I'll sift through this.
You see a couple things.
Okay.
Most notably, you see grimoire formula, which the sort of geometric shapes that they are. You see grimoire formula for.
What the fuck are you laughing at?
Don't worry about it.
For spell copy, transform greatest, gas form, stop, and spectral object.
Those are all pretty high.
And you do see that he is a cipher because you can see a picture of him and like a happy family. The picture of him and the happy family, his face is intact.
You know what? I'm actually gonna try to pocket the grimoire and picture and all, and I'll be like, Crash, get in, baby, come here. I'll open up the door and I'll slam it behind you, and I'll be like,
Baby is on the roof.
that's okay, fine.
Baby's like attached to the ceiling, like up there. I'm not
Is
driving
it impossible?
baby out of
Is
the
it
door.
impossible to get up there?
It's not impossible, but I'm not driving baby out of my dorm room. I'm just gonna walk through the hall.
You teleport
like a
him
normal
out
person.
every time.
Do you have a private area, Crash?
I told you the world will never know.
Okay. All right.
But I'm not.
I just got that. I'm so stupid.
Anyway, you want to go? I want to go beat up his friends.
I don't know if his friends taught him this, but I mean that's great. I'm pro beating up this fucking guy's friend, whoever taught him this shit. I mean, we've known Reggie for how many years?
Just like one, I think.
Well, yeah, we've known him for a year. We need to figure this out, and obviously this has something to do with these high level spells. I mean, transform greatest, gas form, stop, spectral object. Like,
Yeah, man, he's a freak. Yeah, I'm down to go beat up his friends and see if they know what's going on.
where would his friends be?
Well, I wrote down the room numbers. I had them this whole time. You just had to wait for me to put on pants, man.
Great. Okay, you put on pants and
I already did.
So-
They're on.
Oh,
At this point, I'm going to cut over to Lionel outside of the uncommitted dorms. Not first years. Keep that in mind. They're not all first years, and the uncommitted dorms are like a barrack-style housing. Like it is rows of beds.
Oh, so it's like one door to the
Yeah.
a fleet of
Like
beds.
he has locked out approximately 30 people.
what the fuck are you doing here?
What do you mean? Why are you? Okay, we'll start again. Hi guys, I hope you're having a great day.
I don't.
You guys can go and walk on your way, and I'm gonna do my job, and you have so much fun.
No.
What if I told you there was something really interesting and intriguing? I take out the grimoire and I'm like, hello. Maybe we're here on
Promise we can't steal
business.
It's
What are
not
you
stealing. Reggie gave it up.
Yeah, he was very enthusiastic consent, right? Right?
He might have
School
been
rule
that.
number 7: theft of student property
It's
is
not
based.
stealing.
See this little paper, and I'll hold out the little picture, but it's the back is towards him. See, this is a library card. This is a grimoire you can just pick up at the library, but it's really interesting. It has some very powerful spells in here, and we're trying to figure out where they came from.
I gotta get in there.
Yeah.
Moral of the story.
So please,
So if you just scoot your little orange butt over.
you can join if you want to.
I don't want to be involved. I don't want to be involved. I was sent here. I just want to unlock the door. This is, one of the students has just locked the door. A grown adult has locked everyone into this door. So
This
I'm
door?
just here. Yes. It's the whole door.
Yeah, I gotta get in there.
I want to do something so stupid. I'm gonna knock on the door and be like, "Are you in there? Hello? Are you in there? Any students
Thomas.
in there?"
The door is locked.
Yeah. I just want to make sure they're alive. Oh wait.
I go
Why aren't they
and
talking?
walk-
If there's students in there, why aren't they making noise?
Maybe because you're obnoxious. I don't know.
Well, they shouldn't be scared of me. I can show them my tits or something.
I didn't say they were scared. I said you're annoying.
Nobody wants to see your tits, promise.
I'm just saying it's an opportunity for success.
Lionel unlocks the door
How?
with the spell unlock.
How?
With the spell unlock,
It doesn't work.
and it doesn't work.
Wow, that's really great magicianing. Really great spell casting, Lionel.
Okay, your turn.
All right, Crash. Give me a little something.
Crash kicks the door.
That works too.
Roll might.
Cool.
I'm gonna say
I was really hoping.
Oh,
77.
what?
77.
77.
This fucker's got a ward on it, I bet. We're gonna have to break it down.
That's what
Probably
I'm doing.
fucking needed a certain moss.
You take
Alright.
Oh, fuck.
4 blunt damage.
4 blunt damage.
Right to your leg.
I'm gonna soak 3, and I'm gonna take a tier 1.
But this fucking door did 4 damage to you.
Yes.
I kicked it really hard.
Damn.
I guess Crash kind of did it to himself.
Does nobody else think that that's a lot of damage for a door?
Well, he's not very powerful.
Excuse me, it's because I was so powerful that it did so much damage. Thank you very much. It just didn't want to move.
Can I open up the grimoire? I'll be like looking for any type of spell that might be a secret code to this door.
There's gas form. You want to be gas?
I'm already gassy.
Alright.
Can I do some kind of investigative check to see if this is just warded or
Yeah,
if it's
absolutely.
something-
You could, if you rolled restoration, you could check for a ward. If you rolled enchantment, you could check for like the sort of status of the lock.
Okay, so enchanting. So I'm gonna roll restoration first because that was my immediate thought. 54.
Kick it with anything?
I don't really know if I can actually.
What about... It's for the lock?
It's for investigating the door.
For the
to see
door
if
in
it's
general, I
warded.
guess.
Oh.
Unless I feel like I could probably use precision casting for enchanting.
Yeah, for enchanting, I'd say precision casting would be good.
Okay, so then I'll take the loss for restoration. 41, which I will have to kick with precision casting. I'll use my tier 2. I'm gonna have to use both tiers of precision casting for
Okay.
this. 11!
Oh shit.
Yay.
Okay.
Levels under!
Let's go.
So,
God.
yes, upon investigation, the lock is not only locked, it's locked with lock perfect.
Oh shit.
It's locked with lock perfect.
Yes. You can also tell in your investigation of the door that it is also warded with ward great.
Lionel, do you know if like a gas form would be able to it wouldn't be able to break through the ward, would it?
It depends on what it's specifically warding, I suppose.
Ooh, is there any the exterior of this wall into the barracks? Can you describe its make?
I will warn you, with someone else's grimoire, you can't just, like, pick up a spell and, like, look at it to, like, learn the stuff. You have to, like, develop a relationship to it. So...
That makes sense.
You could use that as, like, the basis to cast a gaseous form spell, but you'd need to, like, pass some kind of difficult rolls. Yes, Lyra.
Can I see through the lock?
Like, put your eye up to the hole?
Yeah, can I put my eye up to the hole?
Yes, you can.
I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna peek on the inside, and depending on what I see, I'll do something else.
In there, you can see at least one student sitting on a bed, just sitting. Can't make out much else.
I'm gonna try to cast Blink to try to teleport myself in.
I have to see what that does with wards. I say give it a try.
We're gonna find out, guys. Don't be so pessimistic, alright?
I don't want you in there alone.
I don't care! 13!
Nice.
13! 13!
What's your mods?
Yeah,
Alright.
because that's your form.
Sorry, what is that against? Let's see. Where am I?
Because also, don't forget that you get fucking +4 to grimoire rolls and +2 to form rolls.
I always forget that now that you mention that. So that's less than a 13. That's like a 9.
Okay.
So you get +6 to whatever your mouse is.
Oh yeah, because that was a form roll. So
And
that's
it's
actually a
against endurance.
7. It's a massive 19.
Great.
We've made it.
Yes, with a moss of 19. Let me... Okay, so the health is that... One second. You managed to go through and take
What?
energy damage.
That's fine. That's fine.
Specifically, 3 energy damage.
Alright, well, I don't want to take an energy condition because that's scary. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to soak all of that.
So wait, did you take a blunt condition at all?
Earlier,
A level 1 to the leg, yeah.
I did a level 1 to the leg and then we didn't say.
My bad, I missed that part. For the level 1 to the leg, your next roll you make... The next roll you make for if you have to run or do any kind of feat of agility takes a -10.
Slay, that's fine.
Unlock the door. Crash, unlock the door. Can you hear me?
With Lock Perfect, you cannot unlock the door by hand.
That's fine.
You find yourself in the room, surrounded by throughout this room that's like normally holds like 30 students. You see 6 students all sitting stock straight up in their beds. And when you look at their faces, they have no face.
No.
No. Hey, promise.
Additionally, when your teleport is done, all 6 students turn to face you immediately.
I don't like
Oh,
that.
fuck.
I'm gonna stare at them, but also try to shout through the door. They promise they all look weird like Reggie, but it's worse. It's so much worse in
The
here.
students...
Do I hear him?
The students get up and start walking in your direction.
Do I hear Crash?
Yes.
Alright, hey. I'm squaring up. They're gonna fight me.
Okay,
They're gonna fight me.
Whoever wants to go, whoever goes first, I'm gonna start. I'll cast Bolt at the. Or if I know Ward, 2 questions. If I know Ward, can I de-ward some?
You can
okay.
try to give me an investigative combat roll to try to break
Actually,
down.
I think a better
the spell.
idea is to bolt it because the lock's still gonna be a lock perfect. So I just need to destroy the door.
Okay. Can I see this all happening through the lock on the door? Through the hole?
Currently, the lock on the door is encompassed entirely by Crash's ass.
I'm standing there just like swaying.
As for Promise,
Hear me out.
What?
We never have to deal with him again.
Oh shit, that's a good point.
Don't leave me.
He needs some help, okay? And I'll cast Bolt.
give me its perception roll plus 10.
Off of 11. Can I kick it with precision casting?
Sure.
Crash, move to the side.
I screwed over.
40 again.
You miss. It hits the wall and doesn't even contact the door to interact with the ward.
So I'm trying to figure out if I'm prioritizing getting inside or opening door. And I think because Crash is already inside, I think Lionel would prioritize getting inside and handling the situation in there.
I can't go inside, Lionel. I don't know how you're expecting to bring me with me. You just want me to sit out here and wait?
No, you can fucking try, promise.
Okay, so I'll just try exactly what I did again. It didn't work.
No, don't.
What are you gonna do?
I am going to try to free cast Blink. Yeah. I'm going to protect myself using Protect Against. That's a Grimoire spell. I'm going to do that against energy damage.
Okay.
And I'm going to try to free cast Blink.
Okay, so you quickly sort of cast like a little shimmery resistance over yourself, and then give me an obfuscation form roll.
99.
Okay, and now you need a targeting roll with a minus, I'm gonna say a minus 10.
Can I take this chance to do an energy roll before?
I'm gonna say no, energy rolls do not do that, they work for form rolls.
Okay. 7.
Slay.
Damn.
Okay,
Slay.
what is that, Moss?
21 minus 7 is 14.
Okay, and you have protect against energy damage, like you settled that as your grim.
And I set
Okay.
that as my...
So yeah, you blink your way into the room, in a big little puff of energy.
Scare the shit out of him.
And I'll say, just for comedic effect, you end up directly like inches behind, like like Little Spoon, Big Spoon behind Crash.
Hey, yo! Hey.
I push him on the ground. I give him a shove. And so now I see the kids for the
Yes.
first time. Okay. And I'm gonna cast Trip.
On all of them?
On who?
On as many kids as I can try to cover. To just slow them down for a second.
You'd have to cast it on each one, all 6 of them, like each one of them individually.
So you just want me to roll 6 times real quick?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. 1 success. That's 1 loss.
Okay.
It's another loss. That passes. No. I knocked down 2 of them.
Okay. The thing is, you like quickly start shooting off spells. Bap, bap, bap. Their movements are kind of erratic as they're like shuffling not well to you. The 2 that you do knock over fall down immediately and just kind of let out as they fall.
Because they've got no mouths.
You know what?
well-
You know what? I could boss around Reggie. What if I just try bossing these guys around? Yeah, I could... Sit down! He's just gonna try to intimidate them to sit.
The 4 of them, without needing a roll, the 4 of them who are still standing, stop and just plop down.
Alright.
Open the door! Can you get one of them to open the door?
Hey, you. One of them that's like on their face. You, go open that door.
It just kind of like looks at you blankly.
Are they coming? What's happening?
I look at all of them and I go, unward the door.
And they, again, look at you blankly.
Maybe they're just dumb.
Crash, they have no face.
Yeah, maybe they can't see where the door is.
You could try like we mentioned, investigative combat, dismantling the ward.
Okay, so the idea would basically roll investigative combat until I unlock the ward.
You start with 4 counters already. You have ward.
I have 3 counters.
You start
But he's saying you
4
get an
more.
extra
So
4.
you start with
because
7
you have
counters.
I'll do that. Fine. That's 8.
That is enough.
It's still perfectly locked.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
You have dismantled the ward, though.
And what does perfectly like is that's a spell as well?
That's a separate spell. Now the door is no longer indestructible.
Now I can try to bolt the door. I'm just gonna put my wand to it. 12 damage to it.
12 damage. Okay. Crash and Lionel, I need a dexterity check from you.
And mine is minus 10 right now.
Yours does have a minus 10 right now.
Oh, damn it. Die back, you freak.
Oh, I'm good.
Stop stealing my dice.
17.
16. Fuck. But that's a minus...
Oh, meets it.
Meets it. Oh, no, it beats it because I have counters.
Yeah.
That's a moss of 2.
Okay, so you both hear the sound of the spell charging up and dive out of the way. Thankfully, you told all of the faceless students to sit because a wave of wooden shrapnel just goes whoosh.
You guys are so useless, guys. I was asking you to try to figure this out, and I had to do it myself.
I'm not going to say anything because you're not going to like what I have to say.
Okay, then good. We'll move on.
And promise you now see.
I didn't look like that.
That's why you were a secondary priority.
We're dealing with that.
I'm just saying, if I'm asking to try to get in, the least you can do is try the door handle.
We...
It was warded.
Sorry for assuming you have your own agency, promise.
I asked. But anyways, why don't we just try to let go of our little grievances with each other, and we'll just try to restore them. I tried this earlier with Reggie, and it worked, and everything was fine.
Promise, calm down. I would like to do some kind of investigation on if this is like an extreme steel feature, if this is something that could just be like restored. This doesn't look like something that could be restored, I don't think. So I'm assuming that this is like steel feature to like a crazy degree somehow.
While Lionel was doing that, I also would like to figure out if what it looked like Reggie had was like a premature version of this.
Can I go sift through all their backpacks and try to find their grimoires?
Yes. So I'm going to say, now that you've all got your stuff, I'll give you 2 counters each for free investigative checks. You're all going to make an investigative check, and this is going to kind of be the climax of the situation.
Investigation being perception.
Yes. Or knowledge. Knowledge can also work here.
Or knowledge.
Knowledge is also a valid move.
Perception or knowledge?
Knowledge. That's 0. That's a 0. Fuck. That's a 9.
I rolled a 9, a 6, and a 3. Okay. 20 plus whatever you get.
Are we all
Yes,
totaling?
you're all pooling.
15.
15 plus 20.
35. So with 35, you have gotten all of them. The score to hit was 32.
Nice.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Several things. Number 1, promise, yes, this is absolutely the same thing affecting Reggie right now. This is absolutely the same ailment that is affecting Reggie. Additionally, this does not appear to be a form of steel feature. This seems to, as far as you can tell, there are no curses maintaining this form. Whatever is doing so actively. This has no energy tied to it. This is
like some type of sickness that is spread.
Yes, some sort of. It seems to be some kind of consequence or some kind of issue that is occurring to these students. Additionally, Crash, you find all their grimoires. All of them have notable things. The first grimoire you find has summon magical creature, fork, summon elemental, spell copy, gas form, transform greatest, spectral object. The next one you find portal, illusion perfect, spell copy, consecrate person, exercise, summon familiar, lock multi-stage. The next one has blank slate, read memory, spell copy, dream create, meme virus, ward perfect.
What was that? Meme
virus?
Meme virus, yes.
Like spelled like meme?
Yes, it's a spell that creates a shared thought that spreads through people's brains. It's like viral mind control. You also find one, lock perfect, fork, cast clone, spell copy.
Cast clone?
Everybody has spell copy, by the way.
Gas
Yes,
form.
I have noticed that.
And
gas.
storm, and a couple different types of elemental meteor.
They all have gas form?
Mm-hmm.
No, they do
Most
not all
of them,
have.
at least.
A lot of them have gas form.
A lot of them have gas form.
But they all have spell copy except for Reggie.
Spell copy was...
He had it.
Reggie had spell copy?
Yeah,
Reggie had spell copy.
Yeah.
And transform. A lot of them had transform.
You see a couple notes with a coded message you find that occurs in 3 of the bags. The phrase Russenpuff Gergerberg versus Buvhagrug Avi Beeves.
You gotta spell that out.
Or you could send it in the Discord and we can try to figure out that way.
I can't.
Actually, could you just say it again and I can try my best?
Yeah, run that back.
Russenpuff Puff aha.
Wait, go back 3 syllables. I missed it.
I'm now going to spell it for you because I can't put it in the Discord. RSNPQRGGVZZBPAHRUGAVEBEE.
Wait.
You're going way too fast, Christian.
I got it. Okay. B-E-E. Continue.
VZ.
Fuck.
BEEVZ.
Yes.
Is he?
Yes. You find that.
Okay. Alright.
Now, Lionel,
Fun with that.
because I will leave us here on this episode, this will be the last piece of wisdom that I offer you. Lionel, I would like you to make a knowledge roll with this. You only have the option to make this knowledge roll because of the investigative combat.
Currently nothing new. Fuck.
I don't know if there's anything I can kick it with.
What do you have?
I have tactics, philosophy, bureaucracy, torture, natural sciences.
I'm going to be nice and give you natural sciences.
Like that's the one that
I had a feeling
I was
it was
hoping
gonna
that
be
was the one he was
I was
gonna
hoping
choose,
it too!
I actually really liked that one.
That's a 66.
You know that you believe you've heard of a theorized event called visage death. This is a theorized consequence of future to past time travel, wherein which the subject ceases to be who they are because of meddling in the time stream. And at this point, I think it is as good as any to stop. Thank you all for watching, and we will be back in the Forbidden Academy shortly.
Constellation Revolution podcast is written by Christian Caratola and distributed by Perpetual Motion Games LLC. It is licensed under Creative Commons Attribution Non-Commercial Share-alike 4.0 International License. If you like what we do, follow us on your podcast app of your choice, and don't forget to rate 5 stars. If you really, really like what we do, then you can head over to patreon.com/perpetualplayers and subscribe. See you next time in the Forbidden Academy.